How can I make sure my form responses get immediate attention? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new entry in Typeform. Then we'll be taking the details of the answers to that form and sending them as a channel message in Slack. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the workload editor. We'll give our workflow a title. So this is going to be Typeform to Slack. I'm going to select my trigger by clicking inside of the trigger box. My trigger app is going to be Typeform, and the event is going to be a new entry. I want to make sure I'm connected to my Typeform account. If you have any issues connecting to the apps we use in this workflow, check out the blog in the description of this video. The form I want this workflow to monitor is my basic info form. So every time I get a new response to that specific form, that's going to initiate this workflow. I'll test this trigger to see if we have a new form response. And we do. So if you look at the response to our Typeform form, all the information is not contained within an array. So we don't need to use the AI wizard to pull the answers out to a separate object. But you can just see there's a whole bunch of information. So when we get to our next step, is sending it as a channel message, we just have to look through it and find the information that we want. So I'm going to click continue. For our action, we're going to choose Slack. The event is going to be to send a channel message. Make sure we're connected to Slack. The channel I'm going to send this message to is my test channel. You'll want to set up this workflow so it sends to the appropriate channel for your business. The message text is going to contain all the details, which are the answers to that form, except for the name. So the bot name I'm going to use as the person who filled out the form. So we'll find that first. The name is Glintz Gabbard. And then up here for the message text, we'll include all the other details. So we have a phone number. I'm going to hit enter in between each line so it's easy to understand the information. We have an address, so that's street address, city, state, and zip code. And country. And then we have an email address. We have a question about opting into our mailing list. So I'll type in mailing list. And the response is true, which means yes, I do want to be on our mailing list. Okay, so we have all the information we need for our channel message. So I'll click continue here, and we'll test that action. And we have a success. So I'll click continue. I'll click over on Slack, and you can see that information was just sent with the details of the answers to that form. So our workflow is working properly. I can check to make sure there's a green dot in the upper corner of each of my nodes. I can activate my workflow. Now every time I have a new entry to my basic info form, those details will be pulled out and sent as a channel message in Slack. That's how you can use Workload to build a workflow that turns your Typeform entries into Slack channel messages. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post with any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow. more smoothly, and I'll see you next time.